Can you really read a person in just a glance? The answer is written all over their face, if you know where to look. In a split second, we sense trust, tension, or excitement, without a single word. Welcome to the secret world of human signals, where learning to read people is your new superpower. The face broadcasts our emotions. Let's start with the eyes, often called the windows to the soul. Direct eye contact can signify romantic interest or an attempt to build trust. An intense stare could indicate dishonesty. Avoiding gaze might mean someone is nervous or hiding something. Observe eye contact in context and look for patterns. Next, the eyebrows. These are powerful communicators of our inner state. An upward flash is a sign of greeting. Raised eyebrows signal discomfort or worry. A smile is a universal signal of happiness, but not all smiles are equal. A genuine smile involves the eyes, creating crow's feet. A polite smile only engages the mouth. What people say about others reflects their own character. Kind words indicate a generous nature. Criticism and gossip may project insecurities. Listen to how people speak about the world. Beyond the face, the entire body is constantly broadcasting signals about our confidence, comfort, and intentions. Posture is one of the most powerful and immediate indicators of a person's self-esteem. Someone who stands tall with their shoulders back and head held high projects an aura of confidence and authority. They appear open, engaged, and sure of themselves. In contrast, a person who slouches, curves their shoulders inward, and keeps their gaze directed toward the floor often signals low self-confidence or feelings of defeat. This doesn't mean they are a weak person, but it does suggest that in that particular moment, they may be feeling insecure or uncomfortable in their environment. Hand gestures and movements also provide a running commentary on our thoughts and feelings. For instance, have you ever seen someone rubbing their hands together briskly? This is often a subconscious signal of positive anticipation or excitement, as if they are warming up for something good to happen. A firm, confident handshake can signal a domineering personality, while a weak, limp handshake might suggest submissiveness. Even something as simple as frequent nodding can be revealing. While a few nods show agreement and engagement, excessive rapid nodding can indicate anxiety about being liked, or an impatient desire for you to finish speaking so they can have their turn. The space between people, or proximity, is another crucial element of nonverbal communication. When someone is interested in you and what you have to say, they will often unconsciously lean in closer. This physical movement demonstrates engagement, respect, and a desire to connect. Conversely, if a person begins to lean back or physically distance themselves from you, it can be a strong sign of boredom, disagreement, or discomfort. They are creating a physical buffer, signaling a psychological withdrawal from the conversation. Observing these subtle shifts in distance can tell you in real time whether you are building rapport or losing your audience, allowing you to adjust your approach accordingly. Similarly, crossed arms and legs are classic signs of a closed-off attitude. They create a physical barrier that suggests a person is mentally, emotionally, or physically blocking what you are presenting. Even if someone is smiling politely and seems to be agreeing with you, their crossed limbs might betray their true feelings of resistance or defensiveness. Pay attention to their feet as well. If their body is angled toward you but their feet are pointed toward the door, it's a subconscious signal that they are ready to make an exit. These aren't foolproof rules, but they are powerful indicators that suggest a person is not as open and receptive as their words might imply. While we are often told not to judge a book by its cover, our appearance, including our clothing and shoes, offers valuable clues about our personality, priorities, and even our current state of mind. The way a person chooses to present themselves to the world is, honestly, a form of self-expression. Someone who is consistently well-groomed, with clothes that are clean, pressed, and stylish, often signals that they are detail-oriented, organized, and value how they are perceived by others. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean they're wearing expensive designer labels. Rather, it's about the care and attention they put into their overall look, which can reflect a similar level of care in other areas of their life. On the other end of the spectrum, a more casual or even messy style of dress doesn't automatically mean someone is lazy or disorganized. It can often point toward a highly creative or nonconformist personality, someone who prioritizes comfort and ideas over external appearances. Think of the classic image of the brilliant artist or innovator, too engrossed in their work to worry about perfectly coordinated outfits. However, a consistently unkempt appearance, such as stained clothes or poor hygiene, might indeed suggest a lack of self-care or motivation. The key is to look at their appearance as one piece of a larger puzzle, not as a definitive statement. Believe it or not, even a person's choice of footwear can offer a surprising amount of insight. Studies have suggested connections between shoe styles and personality traits. For example, people who wear practical, comfortable shoes tend to be more agreeable and amiable. Those who sport flashy or brightly colored footwear are often more extroverted and seek attention. Interestingly, one study found that individuals who wear uncomfortable-looking shoes, like towering stilettos, may actually be calmer personalities. And people who favor ankle boots? They can sometimes be perceived as more aggressive. While you shouldn't base your entire assessment on a pair of shoes, it's a fun and often revealing detail to add to your observations. Ultimately, a person's overall appearance is a curated message to the world. It's a combination of their personal style, their financial situation, their profession, and their current mood. By taking a moment to notice these details, you can gather information about what is important to them. Are they trying to fit in, stand out, or simply get through the day? Their wardrobe choices can help you understand their personal brand and how they want to be seen. When combined with their body language and tone of voice, these visual cues help to paint a more complete and nuanced picture of the person standing in front of you. One of the most fascinating signs of connection is mirroring. When someone feels comfortable and in sync with you, they will often unconsciously copy your body language. It's a subconscious signal that says, "I am with you. I feel a connection." Noticing this mirroring is a powerful confirmation that you have successfully built rapport. Now that you are armed with these tips, the key is to start practicing in your daily life. Begin by simply observing people in public spaces. This low-stakes practice will sharpen your observation skills and help you become more attuned to the subtle nonverbal cues that you were previously missing. Remember that reading people is an art, not an exact science, and context is everything. Always look for clusters of signals rather than relying on a single cue. Ultimately, the goal is to understand others more deeply and connect with them more authentically. We encourage you to start trying these tips today.